But look, you're on my today's to-do list.
Finish awakening with.
And here you with.
I know that.
I know you know.
Funny to say it.
Don't say what?
What? Do it with me. What? Who you doing it with? Oh, you're going with him? I guess that's actually kind of how
You're going with him.
You're going with him? Oh, I see. So you go with him, but not with me. He's a bitch. Alright? That's why I hate him. He's a bitch. BC.
What is that? What is that?
BC, because he's a bitch. I'm just riffing.
Oh, just riffing? I thought you were quoting a comedian.
No, I'm quoting me. I'm the comedian.
It's me.
It was me all the
Quick, record it.
I've been recording.
Oh my god.
I recorded the second you sat down.
Mother of God. It said you've discovered the mother's lair.
Oh, so you go to the world map.
Okay. Mom's lair, let's go.
Let's go kill Mom!
Fuck Mom!
Woo! That lady was like...
Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, okay, she was just waving, because it seemed like she was like, you know, hitchhiking, mother's lair or bust. Which, relatable.
Hey!
Off we go.
Mother's
lair of
lair.
the mother. Lair of the mom.
Mom's lair.
I love Mom's lair.
I love Mom's lair.
Nice.
That's actually what I call my mom's house, lair of the mother. Sorry. Nope, no one on...
Oh yeah, the disciple's red, so he's an evil.
Cool. Good deal. Not really enjoying that, though, to be honest.
I'm gonna turn that down just because the mixing in
But
this
my
game
mom
is...
started grad school, and I've really been enjoying...
parroting her advice back at her.
Yeah, and
What's
she
her...
gets super fucking irritated by it, and then I'm like, haha.
Now you know how I feel.
Everyone else is being very nice to her about it, I believe.
What's she gonna try to get a master's in?
I don't understand it. It's some sort of public administration thing. It's entirely beyond my kin.
A master's in, like, local government, basically?
A master's in what she did
Interesting.
for work, because no one will hire her despite her, like, 20 years of experience.
That's bullshit.
She
Well,
doesn't have a master's.
well, she'll have a master's, I guess.
Yeah.
Even though she doesn't need it.
Yeah.
My mom had a, I guess, somewhat similar. She's like, I wouldn't
Where
hesitate
you
to say
fuckers
she's,
going?
if not the best, then among the best in the world at what she does.
Mm-hmm.
But, the company she was working for, this was while I was still in high school, was like, we've promoted you as far as we can without you having a master's. Like, basically, they were like, despite the fact that you're clearly more qualified than this,
yeah.
you have to have a master's for us to, it's just company policy. So she did,
That ogre is kind of spooky.
she did, yeah, he's got pretty sick armor on. I think the spooky thing is that he's just watching.
Hey, excuse me, spooky.
But so she went to, University of Tulsa.
That was the wrong
all
one.
remote classes, like it was all online because Tulsa's in Oklahoma. But she said the program
I knew that, actually.
to get a... I'm telling them.
Okay. I
Master's
guess.
in...
Do we have international listeners?
well, yeah, once in a while.
Oh,
Someone from Australia and, like, some people from, like, Qatar. I don't know what that about.
They don't know where Tulsa is.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, thanks for watching. Sorry about all the oppression.
Sorry
Anyway.
about all the
Oh, yeah, sorry about the shit going on in Qatar right now. Like,
American-centric jokes also, frankly.
that's what's happening to your country right now is kind of rough. Anyway, moving on. So the program when she started had like 36 people in it, and she was one of 4 ultimate graduates in the Masters of Taxation.
Who's
program.
dying?
So
Everyone's dying.
it's hard to get a Masters in Taxation.
I think I'm just gonna let them die, because it's only
Yeah,
this
it's
guy.
almost. You're almost done. Well, there's one other guy, but you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's like a baby or something.
Whatever.
So she's gonna wish she does. Is what I'm saying. Gunlock emissary.
What are you doing, fucko?
Dying. Boom. I really like your whole.
My look?
Yeah, it's a good look.
Very contrast.
Note.
Cool, Drake's Fall. Joke about Drake. Here. But yeah, it's been 5,000 years, and I actually really have no memory of what we're doing. Fighting
You were...
Darkspawn.
the Darkspawn were marching on Amaranthine and the Keep.
Oh, I made a bad decision.
And you could decide to save one or the other, or
That's
you could
right.
decide to go and help with one or the other. And then you decided to go to Amaranthine, and then they were like, "All right, you did what you could. Let's burn the city down and go to the Keep." And you were like, "Nah, there's like people here. That's fucked up." So then you finished that out, and then
Am I going the wrong way?
somebody, I think that Darkspawn one of the architects, Darkspawn, came down and was like, "Hey, the mother's doing a bunch of shit. Help!" And the guards were like, "Let's kill him." And you were like, "Well, let's hear him out." And then he told you, and you were like, "Fine, I believe you." And then instead of killing him, you were like, "Fight with us." And he was like, "Fine, fine." I don't know if he's dead now or what. But then it was like,
oh, hey, a
oh
dragon.
boy. And then it was like, go to the mother's lair and put it into our plans.
I do not like these things.
Yeah, they're like weird and gross. Man, where's Shell when you need her? What's the Archdemon doing here? We need a ballista.
I don't need a ballista. I've got these spells.
Yeah, don't do the droplet. Don't make that mistake
yeah,
again.
Yeah. Pile of bones.
Just a fucking high dragon boss fight with no goddamn fanfare just shows up.
Sure, why the fuck
What are
not?
you doing here?
Hanging out.
What I like about
It's Dragon Age, you know?
Anyway, I do like that in like classical dragon mythology.
Use fire? I'm a nerd.
More often than not, like the big strong ones are the female dragons. I'm down for that.
And the small pretty ones are the male ones. That's how lizards work.
Yep.
Are dragons lizards?
I always thought so. I'm gonna Google are dragons lizards
Don't
or
do that.
reptiles. I'm gonna Google it now.
Somebody's dying. Ooh, he died. I tried to give him a health potion, but I think he was in a mouth.
Okay, yeah, my phone. What was I telling you?
It died.
It just turned off.
I knew that. That's not new.
It didn't even die. It just turned off. When it dies, or when it turns off because it's low on battery, it just powering down.
It's rude of you to stun me after you've killed my tank.
It just crashes to the off mode.
Rude. Of your phone and that dragon.
I've had this phone in this case since I bought it, so when I take the case off, the phone looks brand new. And I could sell it as, like, new if I wanted to be a jerk, but on the inside, obviously, it's catastrophically not in that mode. So instead, I'm gonna shoot at it. Because there's nothing else I can do with it. I could recycle it.
You could do one of those YouTube videos where you do something wacky with a phone.
I'll take out my GoPro and shoot at it in slow motion.
Aesthetic.
Yeah.
For the hashtag aesthetic.
Be like, hey,
well, somebody listened to me and took their health potion.
Here's this $500 product that I'm destroying with firearms. I could take it to a recycling place and they do, like, something with the precious metals inside, but whatever. I don't get anything out of that.
Jesus Christ. You spooked me.
It's only spooped you. My phone is at 59% battery, and it just decided
Stop killing me. I don't like it.
Okay. Did
it die again? That's incredible.
Turned off again. I cannot express to you how ready this phone is.
Hey, I killed it.
Hey, it was you personally, too. You get the fucking sick-ass cutscene.
Whoa, that's the wackiest cutscene I've ever seen for one of these. I did, like, a crazy flip.
I am impressed. Let's just plug it in while I do the Google search. Fucking then.
Should have done that with the Archdemon, too. I did, I think, actually.
Yeah. Well, no, the Archdemon, you have an automatic, like, cool cutscene after you kill it.
Right.
But you actually, like, did the last hit, I believe, with the ballista. And it was very anticlimactic. The real thing that chaps my ass about this is I got a phone I've been saving for 3 years for.
Don't do that to your ass.
But, the case I bought for it was or the case I wanted for it was out of stock until, like, yesterday, so early yesterday should be early next week. But I also need a glass cover, because the OtterBox for it doesn't have a screen, because the screen is big and curved. So I'm still not, I could use it. But then, knowing myself, I would break a phone that I saved for 3 years for, because it was going to be extremely fucking expensive. But I think my phone can tell it's on the verge of being replaced, because it's just been more stubborn.
It's mad at you.
Yeah. Look
at how fly.
I've used this phone more than I needed to.
I look.
You look fucking amazing.
So, how does one go entirely off the grid? Like, what do you need to do? I feel like you would know that.
Reptiles.
So I guess that's my second question after the dragons one.
Lizards. Wait, lizards are reptiles.
Yes.
Lizards are reptiles or mammals.
Well, they're not mammals, but they could be
lay
like
eggs,
amphibians
right?
or amphibians or
Yeah,
birds.
Yeah, or no, they're not invertebrates because they have spines.
Yeah.
Reptiles or amphibians. Yeah, they lay eggs, so I don't think they're mammals. I guess maybe some mammals lay eggs. I don't know.
No, they
All
don't.
mammals don't. That's the
All
whole
mammals
thing,
don't
right?
lay eggs.
They
Yeah,
have the titty milk.
but it could be a bird. Dragons are very bird-like because they're like dinosaurs with wings. You know, like a bird.
Dragons are usually shown in modern times with the body like a huge lizard or a snake with 2 pairs of lizard-type legs. Well, that doesn't fucking help me. I mean, it doesn't help the dragons are fake. Like, that doesn't help my taxonomical... That doesn't help my taxonomical
I scared
arguments.
Ping. Sorry, Ping.
So I'm just gonna stick with reptiles. I think they're lizards.
That sounds legit. You don't think they're birds?
No, tragically, I don't
birds.
think they're birds. I do think griffins are birds.
Interesting.
So, I guess that for me that really hinges on whether I
Pegasi
think,
birds.
Well, that hinges for me on whether or not they have hollow bones.
Do dragons have hollow bones? Google it.
Quick! Anyway, what the hell were we talking about?
How would you go off the grid? Not you personally. How does one go off the grid?
Well,
Though also, how would you go off the
It
grid?
depends on what exactly you mean by off the grid. Because for some people,
Like off all the way.
you live in the woods.
But like, how do you get your stuff off the internet? You can't just go live in the woods. You have to like.
You can be off the grid
destroy
while
your
still having your
presence.
old. You delete.
No, I want to get rid of my presents.
You delete all your social media accounts. You purge them first. So delete all the photos, because if you just deleted that photo, that information's still there.
Spooky.
So delete all your old posts, delete all your pictures, delete all your videos, delete
Drake joke here.
everything you can find. Ayy. And then, Drake's Fall. That's the name of that episode in Degrassi: The Next Generation. Good joke.
Damn it. It was so stupid.
And then,
Stairs.
And then after you've cleared all the information, you delete the accounts. If the website has a method for you to request that your account be, like, actually purged instead of just deactivated, quote-unquote,
I hate that.
then go through whatever process that is. If they don't have a process for that, email them and ask, like, is there a way for me to permanently purge this information? They're gonna say no. Or they're gonna say yes, but you have to pay for it, and you have to decide how willing you are to go through all that process.
They move?
Close all your bank accounts, close all your credit card accounts, liquid assets only, which means cash. You can't have a house, you can't have a car, nothing that
What?
that
Cash
registers.
isn't liquid.
Nothing that, well, it can be if you try hard enough. Nothing that ties your name to any physical
so just
location.
be a
So
stripper.
you can't have a car because you can't have a title and tags. You can't have a house because you can't have the deed or the taxes or any of that in your name. Once you have all your stuff in cash, the next easier step is to put it all into precious metals. Because
I'm just gonna use cash.
Because
Precious metals are stupid.
Because that way you can just, like,
It's not a good.
you just have it. Like, in the real world, precious metals, are not a good apocalypse investment, you idiots. And neither is ammunition. You don't want to be giving ammo to people who will then kill you for the rest of your ammo stock, idiot.
Hey, a puzzle!
Hey, cool. Let's move on.
Nope.
Oh, a flesh pod, great.
Hey, another flesh pod!
But in an off-the-grid sense, it would be better to put your
Socket.
money into barterable
Quest updated.
assets, which, to idiot-proof it could be precious metals, or it could be really anything that you think would be good for trade to other people who don't want to be on the grid.
Socket.
Obviously no cell phone, nothing, none of that.
Socket. I guess I don't have enough crystals for this
And
puzzle.
then you build a cabin in the woods and live there with a sharp stick.
Fuck that.
The end.
Fuck sharp sticks.
Yeah.
I'm not into it.
I mean, you don't have to necessarily live, like, in a hole in the ground. If you had the means...
Socket.
If you had
Where's
the, means
the
to,
next flesh pod?
If you had the means to find... You can't own the property because then it's still tied to you, like, there's somewhere. But if you could find property, public or private, that you can live on without legally putting your name on it, you can have a house built there without, like, if you know the right people, without registering anything. And then you can generate all your own electricity with solar or hydro or whatever works best in your area. And then you're living off the grid, but still in, like, some sense of comfort. But the easiest solution is
My goddamn
In
favorite rogue.
the ground. Nathaniel!
He can open shit. That's all I want out of a rogue.
The most shit, really.
I mean, our lovely romance is great. Me and Liliana, it's timeless, it's beautiful, but he can open chests.
He could open everything sooner than she could. And sure, that was because the skill points are distributed sooner in this game, but that's not what matters. Well, cool. Now what? Special abilities available. Is that all how that happened? Is you got a thing? Oh, no, you had to do that. Okay.
Oh, it made me against the mother.
Cool story.
Where's my abilities? Whatever.
I'm happy for you.
I don't give a shit.
Let's move on.
Not that way. This way. Not this way.
Not that way.
This way.
Maybe up the stairs? Did you go there already?
Yeah, I came from there.
Oh, well, that looks promising. Flesh pods! Sweet!
Excuse me, disciple. I'm
trying to open up
dig in
this flesh pod. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of, gross.
Not
gross!
a fan, just not a fan.
And, starting in Fallout 3, the super mutants, because they're stupid, have, like, big nets of, like, it's literally, like, flesh sack, and it's just, like, innards and shit, and you can find money and stuff in it. And when you open it, it's like...
I made a face.
Actually, I think we probably came across them in New Vegas.
Almost no doubt.
It's pretty gross, though. I'm not a super big fan of the super mutants in Fallout 3 and later.
Your month been?
Were there super mutants in New Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah, there were. I remember, because there was that one part.
And our granny.
How's my what been?
Month.
My month has been pretty normal. The
That's
place I
not
work
the
at
way
had
to
a
go.
booth at the Kansas State Fair this last week, so I went there to set up. So I was there all day Friday and until 11 o'clock Saturday. I took my motorcycle out, which was about 3 hours from here, and it was actually very nice. Confirmed to me, though, that I need to put on some longer distance, like, foot pegs and stuff, so I can be a little more comfortable, because after an hour and a half, it started to get hard on the hips.
Flash pod. Don't boss battle. I'm trying to get to the flesh pod.
Rude.
I was not walking that way. I was not walking that way.
Hey, move the loading
Yeah, the
saving bar
loading
so we
thing
can see how
looks good.
badass
I
you
look
are.
amazing.
You look fucking great. There we
Oh,
are.
this fucking guy again.
And so we meet again. No, Uther.
Whatever.
That
Uther.
is not how this must
Chill the
begin.
fuck out, Uther.
Uther.
I owe you an apology.
Clam the fuck down.
When last we met, I intended to explain.
What the fuck are you doing? Don't
however,
hip thrust your way to
he's
me.
seductively floating toward you.
Whoops.
I restrained you only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
Yeah, the sort of misunderstanding.
Right.
Forgot
Remember,
that
Ogden's
happened.
not here.
I forgot that happened.
He's ascended to a higher plane and left his hair he left his hair to help us.
Oh,
I should have
shit.
anticipated
Yeah,
that
you should have. You're a
might
dumb
view
nerd.
our approach as an
Stupid idiot.
attack.
You
I
stupid
am
fucking
rarely able to
dude.
judge how your kind will react.
I'm not really a fan of how you said your kind. Also, check out how his nose on the right is
Look
like,
at your
"Nyeh."
doofy pauldrons.
Birdie, do not touch anything. There we go. Anyway.
2?
The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood just as I took yours, because I had little choice.
Go to the gym once in a
Dumbass
while.
fucking
Do a
eblets.
fucking push-up. Look at his
I only
skinny ass
ask
arms.
that you hear
And then
me
your
out.
bird ruined the recording.
No wish to slay
He was
you.
about to step on the keyboard, and when he
may
steps on,
try.
like, the spacebar, for example, he's heavy enough to press it down, and,
My kind
I don't want him to
has
stop the
ever
recording,
been
that'd be
driven
bad.
to seek out the old gods. This is
He's
our
like,
nature.
don't make fun of me, you
When we
dick.
find one, a blight
keep me trapped here.
Each
like a
time
prisoner,
we attack your
feeding me,
surface lands and you
loving
fight
me.
back until we
Rude.
are defeated.
Eat that bird.
To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion.
You can't have it, it's mine!
Grey
made it myself.
Warden blood.
My mom helped. 2?
Yeah.
Hundreds Hundreds of thousands of my kind are killed before each blight is
Yeah,
ended.
but your kind don't... A, your kind don't seem to matter. And B, the rigging when you talk...
That's harsh.
We do not begin a blight because
Yeah,
of
but
the
I
cold
don't care
power
about you.
And they don't really seem to mind, honestly. Otherwise they
obey
wouldn't
the
do
call
it.
of the
And
old
also the
gods.
rigging for his cheeks,
Without choice.
sometimes when he's talking it clips through his stupid mask. So...
Maybe that's just actually happening. Maybe his cheeks are just punching into his face or
Could be.
mask and they're stabbing him.
Okay, how would you do it then?
In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform,
Yeah, gross.
Well, when
I
you
know.
say it like that.
we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into
I look
yourself.
unimpressed.
What we take
You are.
is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood
Blank.
lies the key to their immunity against the call
Yeah,
of the
there, I
old
just see it
gods.
up at the eye hole.
The
there.
wardens are
Yep.
supposed to stop the blight. We'll be retired and talking
You're
about
not
the glory days in no time.
2, or 3.
Yeah.
Because you've seen it.
Once they are freed, the Darkspawn think for themselves. They speak. They act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The mother gathers them to stop me.
Can't I just kill both of them?
I mean, you could.
Cannot defeat
Some people in your party
I
might be
cannot
pissed,
free
PO'd
the
about it, though.
Darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
This reeks of stupid. The last thing we need is more Darkspawn thinking for themselves.
Darkspawn or no, he has a good point. Do we really want to keep killing each other forever?
Help me kill the
What would
mother.
Huntress do?
And if you had brought Valana with you, she'd say, and my sister's helping him, and if we kill him, my sister will, leave, and I'll hate you forever.
Oh, well.
But
good
she's not here!
Thing I don't care. Here's the thing, though. I'm back to my not giving a shit about what they think.
Right, no, not your companions. What would Huntress want to
Yeah,
do?
what would Huntress want to do?
Because she's all about, redeeming yourself and forgiveness,
Yeah.
but also they're the Darkspawn.
Yes.
Like, she would
I'm
be,
gonna
honestly...
ask questions.
Yeah.
I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I
Is
do
it
not
your hat?
know.
Were you born like
Why does
that?
someone
The hat?
Or are most of these accoutrements your own
Why does
shitty
some
decisions?
possess magic? I have no answers.
Well, they become Grey Wardens because they're conscripted.
My most
You idiots.
flawed
The magic one's a good
creation.
argument, though.
Freedom
you
drove
did
her
that?
mad, and she has
Oops.
poisoned the
He just
minds
wanted a
of the
friend,
others.
a female
She
companion.
has influence with the
He
ones
was
who have
making
not
someone
been
to fuck.
freed. And she gathers
Disgusting.
them as an
A
army.
disgusting.
I do not seek to rule, my brethren.
You
I
just
only
wanted to
seek
fuck
release
somebody.
them from their chains.
Just wanted to get your dick wet. Ask him if he has a
Well,
dick.
to be fair, it was nice of him to be like, I'm going to make someone who can consent before I get my dick wet.
It's fair. And then turns out not only did she not want to consent, she didn't really want anything. She was like, freedom! Rude!
Yeah,
Which,
I'm...
fair.
I don't know. Mage elf probably isn't like, maybe they don't want to be free.
Yeah.
But I am actually very pro circle, so maybe I am like, maybe they don't want to be free.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Like, I think even Huntress would be aware that willingly being in the circle and unwillingly being enslaved
Is different.
to a god
Yeah,
is
sure,
not
sure,
quite the
sure.
same thing.
And
And he said that the wardens that were brought to him were dead, so he's not, like, stealing the blood because they don't need it anymore.
honestly, I would be like that, except he was like, you drank my blood, and I'm like,
Fair.
true. Yeah, I did.
So it's kind of up to... I mean, honestly, it would be completely within character for her to do either.
Either, yeah. I'll see where this goes.
Alright.
Hey, if their newfound minds keeps the Darkspawn away from Orzammar,
Well, they're gonna be too busy
I'm
jacking
happy.
it. Let's be real.
And fucking.
No,
Yep.
no,
She been fucking.
This is a monster. I can't.
Are you gonna try and attack me? Oh, hey.
Yeah, you've.
I do, but
A. you
Guess
did not-
what?
A, you did not earn a trophy, and B, you have ungodly
Dead-eyed stare.
charisma points.
Of an angel.
Commander.
I remember that.
I realize what a leap of faith it
I'll
is
murder
for
you if it doesn't
Yeah,
go
I'll
well.
just kill
I
you,
hope
it's
that
fine.
I prove
Yeah, don't worry about it.
worthy of your trust. The mother lies ahead, Warden. I cannot approach her physically. Her children protect
Only
her
spiritually.
from my power. But when you reach her, I will do whatever I
But that's
can
also
to
physically, to be honest, if we're gonna be honest.
have my promise.
What?
He's gone!
Bye! Jesus!
Ooh, damn, Sigrun.
Well, whatever, Sigrun.
Too bad it's the end of the game and I don't give a shit.
Too bad the game broke and you're not a Grey Warden anyway, so.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Please have 4 so we don't have to go hunting. Yes.
Fantastic.
Sweet. Next. Oh, flesh pod.
Hell yeah.
So, how are these flesh pods formed, do you think?
Flesh?
Like, is it like a flesh plant that just grows out of the ground in shitty areas? Or like, what happened there? Oh.
I should save.
I agree. Man, look at that dog. Look at that dog. Look at that dog. Look at that.
The dog is sleeping. Stop kicking the dog. She kicking the dog. Dog don't want to be kicked. Dog just trying to sleep. I'm calling PETA.
Good, they'll take the dog and then euthanize it. Good job, PETA.
Thanks,
Way to
PETA.
nail it.
I
PETA's a bunch of hacks.
was reading Nina Garcia's like fashion book, which is actually quite interesting.
Well, I don't doubt it.
Yeah. She's very much like there are a couple of style rules, but really you just gotta be yourself. And I'm like, okay, Nina, I will.
I will, Nina. What are the style rules, Nina, first?
But first, Nina, what are the style rules?
Don't worry.
But she's got this one that she's like, if you want to, like, she's like, man, get some fur. Fuck PETA. Like, she.
Yeah, boy. I mean, I have reservations with the way fur is harvested
Sure.
sometimes.
Sure.
But in and of itself, I'm not against the wearing of fur.
Yeah.
Like, if you're skinning that shit while it's alive, that's fucked up.
Not cool.
Alright, dude.
But also, if you, like, inherit fur and don't die, I don't like that necessarily. What's
Inheriting
happening?
fur or
No,
getting eaten by the
getting
child or
eaten
hatchling
by
alpha?
the child or hatchling alpha. I was against it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so inheriting fur, you were saying?
Inheriting fur, like, no new animals are being killed. Those animals were gonna be dead already at this point anyway.
Yeah, wearing that fur doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the argument could be made that if they see you wearing fur, they'll be like, oh shit, I want fur. But, like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't like animals
Use
that much.
use every part of the buffalo. I would actually really be interested in, like, the fur of animals that were harvested for food. Because, like, every part of the buffalo, I'm telling you. Like, don't, I want to wear an outfit and eat a meal that all came from the same animal. That's what I want.
Sure.
I want to eat a buffalo and wear clothes all made out of that buffalo and have jewelry made out of the bones of the buffalo.
Oh no, have it made out of the teeth. Tooth
Teeth are
jewelry is no, they aren't. But tooth jewelry is super cool. Teeth are harder than bones.
They're hard bones. She's mad. She exploded.
Teeth are bones. Bones can regenerate.
Teeth can regenerate with the right attitude, alright?
I mean, not the enamel.
Not with that attitude.
I hate it! Go away, fire. I can't see. I'm trying to loot.
I had a dream that I had a pet piglet named Francis, although I kept calling him Oinker.
Mm-hmm.
And we went on like a 4-day camping trip in a van. It was really awesome.
I told you about my dream.
You did. It was wild.
It was wild. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I immediately told you about it because I was like, if I don't tell, I gotta tell somebody. Like,
She had a dream. You tell it.
I had a dream. I don't even know. It was so fucking weird. But Scrooge McDuck and Batman, Bruce Wayne, don't like this. This isn't great. Caught in a time loop. And the only way to get out of the time loop was to convince the other person to kill themselves without sort of like being explicit about it, and if you got too explicit, the time loop would reset, and sometimes it would just reset anyway. And like after you finished it, like nobody was hurt, like they weren't still dead or whatever. Like they came back and it was fine after you'd like finished it or whatever. But
was there a rule that you couldn't tell them?
Yeah, no, you can't explicitly tell them like
that they survive.
No, yeah, you can't explain what's going on. You can't be like, you have to kill yourself because we're in a time loop,
right? And
it'll be fine afterwards.
You just suck and you should leave forever. But like this mortal blade, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then later you can be like, psych.
Yeah, and in my dream, Batman could not get Scrooge McDuck to kill himself.
Bummer.
Like, because Scrooge McDuck was just like, no.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. He's got that attitude. He's got that I'm not gonna murder myself attitude.
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck would never.
Which I guess I stand by now that I'm awake. But Bruce Wayne decided, and at some point they were in like a class of some sort, but Bruce Wayne decided the easiest way to do this would be to like be in a romantic relationship with Scrooge McDuck, which thank God nothing explicit happened.
You heard it here first, folks. Batman's a fucking furry.
I guess.
Well, kinda, you know.
He's in a bath. Why not ducks?
He's in the coolest fursuit any of you will ever see.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a weird dream. I don't remember. Was there other bits of it?
No, that was the main.
Yeah.
The main plot. She snapped this to me the other day.
Like right when I woke up from that dream, I was like, I gotta tell somebody. And then I'm glad I did, because that's the only way. Like I would have, because I went back to sleep afterwards, I would have forgotten it.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's I snapped my dreams a lot of mornings, and that's one of the reasons
yeah.
why. Well, A, they were weird, and I want to tell people, but B,
yeah.
like otherwise I'll
but,
forget.
I told about that dream too, and she was like, because the second dream I had, it was so funny. The second dream I had was just like a weird like test anxiety dream or clinic anxiety dream. I don't remember specifically. So I started telling her about that because I was talking about like how I was like not doing that great in clinic, but it's not actually that bad, but like I had an anxiety dream about it, and like so I got halfway and I was like, I had this dream, and then I was like, oh wait, let me tell you about this other dream I had, like so much more important. And then she was like, you could not have made that up while you were awake. And I was like, no.